A Strange Kindness is the final mission of Chapter 2 in Red Dead Redemption 2. This mission carries an emotional weight, blending themes of survival, morality, and family. Let's explore this story together. With Leviticus Conwell and the law relentlessly pursuing the gang, Arthur returns to camp to strategize with Dutch and discuss their next move. The tension is palpable as the gang realizes their current location is no longer safe, and they must act quickly to stay ahead of their enemies.
Start dancing?
Looks like I turned into the goddamn errand boy.
You have turned into my son.
This sets the stage for A Strange Kindness, a pivotal mission that pushes the gang to confront not only the external threats closing in, but also the internal struggles beginning to surface. Dutch leadership is tested as the group prepares for another upheaval, and Arthur, caught between loyalty and doubt, must once again step into the role of enforcer and protector. Ride to Dewberry Creek with Charles to scout out a potential new location for the gang's camp, as their current spot has become far too dangerous. Along the way, Charles and Arthur engage in a reflective conversation. Charles questions whether the gang's constant moving and running will ever truly end, hinting at the futility of their situation. Arthur acknowledges the growing threat of the Pinkertons, who are backed with Leviticus Conwell's vast wealth and resources. This makes it clear that their enemies are relentless and the gang's survival is becoming more precarious with each passing day. The dialogue underscores the mounting pressure on the gang and the toll it's taking on its members, both physically and emotionally. Upon arriving at Dewberry Creek, you will notice a body lying on the ground, signaling something is amiss. Arthur and Charles cautiously dismount to investigate the camp, which appears eerily abandoned.
There's a camp just up ahead.
Sure. Let's get ready for business. Any issues?
As you search the area, pay close attention to the tents. Among the scattered supplies, you will find some useful items. A few canned vegetables on a table and a pistol cartridge hidden inside one of the tents. However, despite the signs of recent activities, there is no one inside, adding an unsettling sense of a mystery to the scene. This quiet exploration builds tension, as both Arthur and Charles remain on high alert, suspecting that danger could still be lurking nearby. The eerie silence of the camp is broken when you look behind some boxes beneath a wagon, where you discover a frightened woman and two children hiding.
It's okay.
Charles and
Okay.
Arthur approach cautiously, speaking gently to
Come on
calm
in.
them.
You okay? You don't mean you no harm.
After some convincing, the women explain their plight. The night before, a group of men came and took her husband.
Get the hell out of
They
here!
took our father.
While Arthur's first instinct is to steer clear of their troubles, seeing it as a risk the gang can't afford, Charles appeals to his sense of morality. Reluctantly, Arthur agrees to help. Recognizing the family's desperation, with Charles leading the way, you set out to track down the man responsible, beginning a tense pursuit fueled by determination to right this injustice. As you and Charles try to track the culprits, the conversation shifts to John and his latest idea, returning to the auction house to collect payment for the sheep. Arthur scoffs at the notion, pointing out how reckless and foolish it is given the attention they have already driven from Leviticus Cornwall and the law. The discussion highlights the growing tensions within the gang and the increasingly desperate choices being made. Charles, as always, remains the voice of reason, trying to balance pragmatism with the gang's survival, while Arthur's frustration with their situation continues to simmer. The dialogue adds depth to their relationship and underscores the precarious position the gang finds itself in.
That kid, it's gonna be tough for him.
Yeah, but he has more folk looking out for him than most of the rest of us.
When you arrive at the next camp, the scene feels eerie familiar. Once again, no one is around. Charles comments that this campsite is even better than the previous one they scouted. Thought it's hard to appreciate the beauty of the location when there is a job to be done.
Quick, cut him free and let's get out.
The settler is easy to find, tied up and lying on the ground, but as Arthur approaches to cut him free, it becomes clear this is a trap. As soon as Arthur makes a move to release the settler, gunfire erupts from surrounding area, and the culprits spring their ambush.
Why the hell you drag us into this, Charles? That all of them?
In the heat of the firefight, using debtor can be invaluable for picking off enemies with precision. If you are armed with a repeater or any semi-automatic weapon, it will serve you well in the skirmish. There are a few lanterns scattered around, and while shooting them can create a fiery distraction. Their impact is minimal unless an enemy is right next to them. The intense action and narrow escape give the mission a tense, chaotic energy as you fight off the ambushers and protect the settler.
You get him untied, and I'll see what they've left behind for us.
After successfully fending off the attackers, you can finally free the settler.
Bitte, lassen mich gehen. Machen Sie mich los.
It's okay. Getting you out of here.
Vielen Dank für Ihre Hilfe.
Yeah, okay. Here, you wait there a second. Charles, go find Dutch. Get the caravan to divert here. This spot should work for us.
I agree.
With the danger past, Charles takes the lead as the two of you begin the ride back to the family. You can choose to follow him closely or cut across the field for a quick route. Simply consult your map to find the most direct path to the family's location.
Wo bringen Sie mich hin?
What the hell did you do to those fellas?
Upon reaching the family, the settler is reunited with his wife and children.
Ich hab gedacht, du seist tot.
Beinahe wär's so gewesen. Meine Lieblinge, meine Herz allerliebst.
The gratitude in his eyes is clear as he thanks Arthur for rescuing him.
Ja,
In a gesture of appreciation, he hands over an ingot of gold,
Dankeschön.
a valuable token of thanks.
Vielen Dank, herzlichen Dank.
Guess it was a pleasure.
The ingot can be sold for $300 at fence located in the southern part of Rhodes, providing Arthur with a nice reward for his efforts. The moment served as a brief, hopeful relief amidst the ongoing turmoil, reminding Arthur that even in a world as harsh as this one, acts of kindness still hold value. Chapter 2 ends here.
You were right. Oh, this place. Oh, it'll be perfect for us. Hello, Arthur.
Dutch?
Miss Grimshaw, Mr. Pearson, put everyone to work. Make this place a home. Well, I don't know where the hell we are, but we are going to make the best of it.